Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me in my Sadie Stickers planner. This week I decided to combine leftovers from the last 2 years of Easter kits that I've collected and used. So I combined that with some new foil, some underlays and overlays from Alicia Craft. So I have some Easter underlays in like an egg pattern and then in a bunny pattern and then some Easter overlays to frame some of the leftover full boxes. And then both kits are from Cinderella paper, and I don't remember the name of either one. I feel like one is Peeps and one's Egg Hunt, but I could not tell you which one is which. But I noticed this year as I was trying to decide what to use for Easter and contemplating buying another Easter kit that I had so much left over from these two kits and the colors were basically the same that I'm like, I'm just going to use Easter leftovers this year and get this stuff out of my collection. And then I could use some foil. Since that's my rule this year, is that unless it's a super special occasion, I only get to use foil with leftovers from kits. So that's what's up this week. Obviously, this is the week of Easter. I'm slowly but surely catching up with my planner. I think I'll be able to catch up this summer, kind of get back on track with like being just a week or two behind the week that I'm talking about, if that makes sense. Because there are some things that like happened the week after this that I can't remember the details of. So when we film that plan with me, it'll be interesting. I'll be like, something happened here and I don't exactly remember what, but we'll figure it out next week. This is a pretty low-key week, just getting back to work after spring break, being really tired. We went and saw the Mario movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie, which was the first movie I saw in person in a theater since the end of 2019, I realized. So the last movie, I'm not a big moviegoer, even before the pandemic, but I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Rise of Skywalker around Christmas time with my family. I saw that movie twice in theaters somehow. And so then this was the first movie I have seen in a movie theater in over 3 years. Wow. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. We went to a theater where you can order beer or other drinks to go watch the movie. So I got myself a beer and pizza, and that probably made the movie funnier. I don't know. Also, I'm realizing when I go to a theater, I really don't want to sit there for more than an hour if I can help it. So that was a pretty short movie. So that's my preferred type of movie, honestly. Plus, it's a kid's movie. It's easy to watch. I really enjoyed it. I feel like you'll enjoy it if you accept it for what it is, which is a kid's video game movie. And if you have higher expectations than that, you might be disappointed, but we both really enjoyed it. We came home and played Mario Party after watching the movie. So we were motivated to do that. You'll notice if you're paying close attention here with the underlays that I obviously didn't have enough full boxes left over for every single day. So I had enough underlays to fill in the space on Wednesday, but then I didn't have enough on Tuesday. So Tuesday doesn't have all of the underlay pattern, but that's fine with me. Still looks cute either way. I was getting to the point with this week where nothing too exciting happened, so I'm like, whatever. It doesn't matter if this is like the perfectly stickered up week. But yeah, I'm just putting my underlays down. Besides going to see the Mario movie, we went to a birthday party on Saturday night, and then we went to brunch on Easter Sunday. I asked my husband, because we did that last year, and I'm like, I do want to make sure we do something for Easter because I personally really enjoy Easter. We don't have any small children in our lives right now, so like there's no Easter egg hunts or anything. But I do kind of want to make it a tradition to either go to brunch or make brunch at home on Easter, because it's just a nice relaxing thing to do for the holiday, and I'm a big proponent of making holidays less stressful, less complicated, the better. I'm not a big fan of Christmas for this reason, because Christmas is just so much stress that people put on themselves that doesn't need to happen, you know? That's just me though. Like, the benefits do not outweigh how stressed out everybody seems to get about Christmas. So I'm not a huge fan of Christmas, I'm just going to be honest. But Easter, I feel like there's very little expectation, so I like that. I am going to make a tragic error here and put that overlay down and then realize it covers the girl's face and pull it up. And pulling it up did not damage the full box, but it did damage the overlay. So then I put that overlay on Friday instead, and I had to use one of the deco pieces from the freebie from Alicia Craft to kind of remedy it because some of the foil came off. But somehow, miraculously, pulling that overlay sticker up did not damage the full box. But yeah, you can see the foil kind of came off there. It worked out just fine, but I was kind of feeling stupid for a second. Yeah, so we're about to be done with the base. I also pulled in this Alicia Craft freebie that was for springtime because it matched. So we have a spring is here overlay on Sunday so that we don't cover up that girl's face. And then I'll come back with the mini deco in just a little bit. But next what I'm going to do is put down my leftover glitter headers, and then I decided to use the leftover date covers as well. So we're going to get into that. But first we're going to do the sidebar. I don't really have a set order always for how I do things, so sometimes I lose track in the voiceover, but I did put in a habit tracker in the sidebar for flossing. Still getting back into the routine with that, and then I'm going to put in a this week header from the kit to mark my dinners for this week. So yeah, lots of rice this week. I see the pizza and beer at the movie theater on Friday. The lines for concessions were super long though. And also for ticketing. We should have bought tickets online in advance. I don't know why we did not do that, but for some reason the person ahead of us in the ticket line was taking forever. And they had like one person working. And I'm just like, what is happening? Why are we letting this person take 5 years to make a decision about what movie they're going to see? I would be like, no, you're taking too long, leave. So anyway, glitter header time finally. At the bottom of the sidebar, I'm eventually going to put in a glitter half box and then bring in the Hello Spring foil from the Alicia Craft freebie and a few sprigs of wildflowers just to kind of round that out. This wasn't the first week of spring or anything, but I do feel like it was pretty warm this week. It was interesting. Like, I feel like April was really warm here, and then May has been really gloomy, which honestly I love. People are calling it May gray instead of June gloom, and I'm here for it. One benefit of the winter being pretty cold is that the spring has been very moderate, and I love it. And I'm just going to soak it all up until we get roasted to death in July, August, September. So I'm here for the May gray. But yeah, April was pretty warm, like 75, 80 pretty consistently. And then for some reason it got colder again in May, but I am not complaining. Just putting in my date dots now since I'm using the date covers. I like to put the date dots above the date covers with these kits just because there's not really space on the date covers for those size of date dots. But yeah, there is the base of the spread, and then we can finally get into the day by day. So on Monday, I'm going to mark that I did some lesson planning because we were on spring break the week before, and I did a little bit of lesson planning during spring break, but I needed to firm everything up, especially for Thursday's classes. So I'm marking that with a foiled laptop sticker from Planet Hannah that's in silver. And then I did some grading, although I did not get much grading done this day. I only graded like 3 papers, but that grading munchkin or marking munchkin is from Once More with Love. I just ran out of those by doing this week, so I'm gonna have to get some more, I think. And then I marked that I was just really tired this day with a Molly Cat from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I watched more of Parks and Recreation because I was still doing my series rewatch this week. So I'm gonna pull in this Treat Yourself sticker that I had from a Redbubble sheet. So I don't remember where exactly that was from. I'm just trying to use these stickers up. So I'm gonna have to cut that down to fit into the space. And then my cat was shedding so much this week. So I have a Molly Loves Her Cat Tree sticker for that. It doesn't have anything to do with shedding, but I thought I've been wanting to use these cat tree stickers. So yeah, because it was getting warmer, the cat, her fur was everywhere. There was so much fur everywhere. So we're not dealing with that anymore. It took a few weeks of just like shedding fur everywhere to finally just like get it all out of her system. But yeah, this was one of the days where I'm like, oh my God, you're just like dropping your fur everywhere. Tuesday, I'm gonna mark that my husband went to the office with these Molly Loves Presentations stickers. I bought these for my students' presentations at the end of the semester, but my husband also often gives presentations at work, so I thought I would mark his office days with that, even though he probably doesn't actually point to a poster board, but that's fine. Who does nowadays? And then I'm gonna mark with I forget what this sheet from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. is called, but it's like Molly hiding under the blanket, and I just wrote in, I don't wanna, because this was the first day of classes back from spring break, and I was really tired, and I didn't want to do my job this day. I'm gonna be real. I sucked it up, and I did it, but I just did not want to this day. Then I went to work and taught all 4 of my classes, so I have a teacher, Molly, from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that. And then I didn't have a whole lot to mark this day, but I didn't also have a full box to take up the space, so I put in a printer icon that's left over from a really old Caress Press sampler to mark that I printed. I had a lot of printing hand worksheets and stuff that I had to do for Thursday's classes, so I just decided to do that during my office hour this day. A lot of times I'll print stuff before class, the day of, but I just figured I don't feel like doing anything else right now anyway during my office hour, so might as well just print everything so that it's all ready to go. Because it's not like, the printer always works perfectly 100% of the time. So I printed all the ish for Thursday is what I wrote in. Then I came home and filmed a plan with me for the week of February 6th, so that planner icon is from Fox and Cactus. And then I watched more Parks and Recreation, so from a different Redbubble sheet, I pulled in this Ovaries Before Broveries sticker. Wednesday, the first thing I'm going to mark is that my husband's car window got smashed in again. He woke me up before he went to work and told me this. It's the same window that got smashed in back in February when he was up in LA hanging out with some friends, and then this time it happened right underneath our window in the middle of the night. So that was great. That's definitely been on the uptick lately, so it was really unfortunate that that happened twice in a 2-month span, and it was the same exact frickin' window. So I marked that with a "This is fine, Molly" from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Then my husband went to work. I think he took my car because I didn't have to go anywhere this day. And if you've never driven on the freeway with a broken window, let me tell you, I don't recommend it. I've never had a window smashed in, thank goodness. But I had an issue one time where my window regulator, the thing that keeps the window up, broke, and so I had to kind of drive around with my window half open on the freeway. Not a good time. Anyway, he went to the office again, and then I marked that I had cramps. No explanation needed there. And I voiced over that plan with me. I filmed the day before, so I used a Molly podcasting sticker to mark that. And then I did a bunch of grading, graded a bunch of essays. We got our beach photos back from our wedding photographer. So back in March, we had done a wedding photo shoot on the beach to make up for the fact that we didn't do that the day of the wedding. So I'm going to use a Papershire wedding couple to mark that because that was really exciting to get those really nice outdoor photos back. Still was not a sunny day, but that's the California coast for you, honestly. If you wait for the perfect sunny day, honestly, you'll be really sweaty and gross. So I was fine with having kind of a cloudy day. It kind of matched more of our actual wedding vibes anyway, that it was still cloudy the day that we went out there. And then I got some good feedback from my department chair on my annual review, which I really appreciated. It's good to get positive feedback and know that you're doing the right thing at work. Then on Thursday, I only had 3 things to mark, but I didn't really mind that because then that meant you could see the underlays a lot better. I don't mind only marking a few things and having a lot of open space when I have underlays. So the first thing I marked was that I was exhausted, very tired this day. So I had this giant sticker from the novel Coffee of a sleepy cat. So I used that because when else am I going to have the opportunity to use that? It's very rare that I only have 3 things to mark in a day. Then I went to work and taught all my classes, and then I watched The Mandalorian with my husband. So that Yoda sticker is from Fox and Cactus. Friday, again, I was so tired, so I used another Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. to mark that. Did a bunch of lesson planning, so I have another foiled icon of a laptop from Plannahannah. And then I did more grading, graded some more essays, and then we went and saw the Mario movie. So that was a lot of fun. even if the lines for everything were super long. Once we got into the theater, it was fine. And I think this was like the week the movie came out, so the seats we ended up with were like the front row seats, but at the theater that we went to, that actually wasn't a problem. Because, you know, a lot of times you don't want to be in the front row because you're just kind of like craning your neck to watch it. But the seats were far enough back and the seats recline at this movie theater, so it was perfectly comfortable. So I marked that the movie was so funny. That Post-it note Mario Brothers sticker is from like a sampler from some shop that I got in a sale, so I don't remember what the shop is. And then we came home and played Mario Party because we were just in the mood after watching the Mario movie. Saturday, I got some coffee from the coffee shop, so I have a coffee sticker for that, obviously. Then I did some laundry. I don't remember where that icon is from. And then I played with the cat. So I'm going to pull in a Play with Evie custom script from Carly Plans, as well as a Molly Loves Chasing Her Mouse, or whatever it's called, from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., because that's what my cat looks like when she plays. That's her most favorite toy of all time are her mouse toys. I did grade some papers this day just because I didn't get as much grading done during the week as I had wanted to. I told myself I am not grading on Easter because I personally celebrate Easter and I thought I should honor myself that way, but I did do some grading on Saturday. Then I pulled stickers for a plan with me, so I'm going to pull in a sticker sheet sticker from Bella Planella. And then we went to my husband's cousin's son's 18th birthday party. So Nathan jokes that he's like his cousin nephew or nephew cousin, basically. So yeah, he had a speakeasy themed birthday party, more like a 20s themed birthday party. So we dressed up for that. That was kind of fun. So I'm just going to mark that with a Fox and Cactus birthday llama sticker because it matched the spread. It also kind of reminded me of my husband's cousin's son. He's a very like joyful person. Like he saw us walking up and he was like, oh, it's the newlyweds, because he came to our wedding and he had a great time dancing and he was kind of one of the lives of the party. That was fun. So anyway, he's a very, very nice kid. And then we came home and watched more Parks and Recreation. Sunday, of course, was Easter, so I'm going to put in a page flag from the kit and a Happy Easter sticker from Once More with Love from her holiday sheet. And then we went to brunch, so I'm going to use a brunch sticker from Simply a Mess. That was nice. Even if it takes a little bit longer to get service at a place on Easter, like I enjoy going on Easter. We've only done this like 2 years in a row, but I'm kind of liking it as a way of celebrating Easter lately. Then I came home and I thought our wedding Google Drive link was going to expire in the next week, so I was watching a bunch of our wedding footage from our videographer just to make sure that everything had copied correctly and that I had all the files backed up because I still need to edit all of that. I'm editing my own wedding video. So I'm going to use a laptop sticker from Bella Planella to mark that. And then I had to resend a thank you note to my brother because I forgot to put his apartment number on the original envelope. So hopefully he got that. I have a mailbox sticker from the sticker party to mark that, and also I had a wedding announcement to send to one of my mom's friends, so I did that. And then rounded out the night by, you guessed it, watching more Parks and Recreation. So yeah, kind of a quiet week, not a ton going on. We still had quite a few plans every single day of the weekend, but other than that, just kind of relaxing, so that was nice. I'm going to go ahead and put in the deco from the Alicia Craft freebie. And then also, this is where I'm putting in that Hello Spring box that I told you about earlier. I'm going to pull in some washi as well from Oh Hello Co. It's kind of like a rainbow pastel washi that I thought went well with this kit. But yeah, I like how this turned out. I like all the Easter foil. I think it's fun, especially as someone who does really enjoy Easter, just kind of being a more chill holiday. Obviously, if you have kids in your life, like it's a little bit more hectic, or if there's like a church that you regularly go to, there's a bit more obligation on that day. But for us, it's just kind of a chill day nowadays. So I'm enjoying that version of Easter for myself. Yeah, I hope you had a good week. Happy Easter if you celebrated. It's now almost Memorial Day, but you know, happy Passover if you celebrate. I think Eid was around the same time as this too, so happy Eid if you celebrated that. And if you don't celebrate any of those, I hope you just had a really nice week. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!